Well... right, I dealt with the railroad bull for you. You did? Well, now, that's a real service to the hobo community. I ain't got anything to offer you as a reward, but I surely won't forget this. No problem, Howie. Okay, so we've done that. Asking about it. Is this knapsack your only luggage? Oh, that ain't mine. It's been here since before I arrived myself. Nobody's been able to work out how to open the dang thing. If you can figure out the trick, you're welcome to it. Leave it alone for now. Okay. Now we're talking. Where's the food? Is that... Where do we have it? They are mysticality. Oh yeah, we can read that as well. Oh, I need 5 mysticality for that. Okay. The story is pretty boring, but it contains some very technically complex descriptions of advanced shooting techniques. Okay, we'll remember that for later. Cheese loaf, that's Moxie. Consuming this item will replace this effect. Yes. Cursed by an absence of crackers, you eat the cheese loaf with your bare hands. In the end, you are unclean both inside and out. The high fat content of that cheese-adjacent snack you ate has made you better at relaxing. Okay. So now I should be able to open that. Little silver key. Ha! There isn't a puzzle you can solve. There isn't a puzzle you can't solve, except maybe a puzzle harder than this one. Unfortunately, the bag is pretty much just full of trash. You do find a small key in the bottom though. This is the kind of key that might open a file cabinet or a desk drawer. Some boring office thing, yes. Let's go to the gas station then. No, not that house. Right, I was in the gas station, right? In the back. Here. Search it. Unlock it. Gas pump hose. Oh, it's just for that. Okay. But we'll probably get experience for that, right? Pump some gas. No, okay, no experience for that. Shame. Okay, so what can we do now? I've got more Moxie. We still can't survive the second turn against the Dust Devil. Got that and that. Gas station personnel file. Okay. Anything else we can do? Because I don't really want to give up on all that yet. So the Dust Devil is just gonna kill us again. But I need the mysticality for that in here. Oh. Oh yeah, because of the missing power. Yes, I need the mysticality for that. I only have 1 mysticality until I eat the thing, then I get 2. Look for a fuse. Oh. Well, that's surprisingly easy. Open it. Yeah, replace the fuse. Click, done. I'll press it. I thought that thing was necessary to lower that. Okay. The car is missing its gas tank, but there is a big glass of gasoline in the cup holder. Okay, 200% full gas can. Okay. Nothing else in here? There's nothing else of interest in the car. There's also no interest for a year if you'd like to buy it. I would not. Okay. Now. And there's, yeah, that's just empty oil cans. I'm afraid if I hand the gas to the bus driver, we're just gonna leave, but I think they'd warn us, right? Talk to the bus driver. Ah, okay. Hey there, friend. Any luck with the gas? Well, you show the driver your gas can. Well, his gas can. Well, this can doesn't usually hold that much gas. Not sure how you did that. Well, whatever. You ready to hit the road? No, not quite. So you're the no stone unturned type, eh? I respect that. Just let me know when you're ready. No rush. I'll be right here, waiting in the pouring rain. Anything? We have to kind of do something. We have to find something that allows us to raise our mysticality, or maybe we should... No, we needed 3 moxie, so... Something has to give. Okay. So the shears, the tears or whatever. Loose floorboards. Something has to be done here, right? We have to do something there. So you're moving out? Yep, I finished packing. So now I'm just waiting for the movers to come and take this last load of stuff. You've got movers coming in the middle of the night? Nah, in the morning. But I went and packed my teddy bear and forgot which box it's in. Can't sleep. I see. Why are you leaving? Well, my daughter went off to college, so there's nothing keeping me here. I never particularly cared for farming anyhow. Just kind of fell into it, you know? So I reckon I'd take the opportunity to retire and travel a bit. See what kind of trouble I can get up to, huh? Nice. So what's your story? What are you doing out on a night like this? I got a letter. I got a letter from my Uncle Murray. It sounds urgent, so I hopped on a bus to Ocean City. Ain't sure how to tell you this, but you got ways to go there. Yeah, the bus ran out of gas, so the driver sent me to scavenge for some more. I gotcha. Well, I think there's an old gas can in the barn out back. You're welcome to it. Thanks. I gotta warn you though, you'll have to fight my daughter for it? What? Well, technically I should say my daughter's monster. What? It's a thing my daughter Simone built. What? See, my kid's a real technical whiz. She built an auto-ominous robo-traption to help with plowing and harvesting and the like. Worked real nice too. Wow. The problem is, after she left, it blew a what's-it tube and got violent. I'm pretty good with machinery, but when it comes to these newfangled electrics, I might as well be a dog trying to read Plato. So I locked it in the barn. Ah, I see. You're welcome to try your hand against it if you've a mind to. But please be careful, it's got a lot of sharp bits on it. Here's the key. Farmer Chekhov's barn key. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Wait, that's the wrong one. Okay. Chekhov's barn key. You heave the doors open and leave the key in the lock in case Elias wants to lock up again later. Okay, go in. Ah. You have a recurring nightmare about searching for something in one of these. Yes, in West of Loathing you could find needles in the haystack. And those were used for lockpicking, so that's good. Watering, I don't know how to pronounce that word to be honest, trout for some long-gone livestock. This must be the farmer's daughter's fishing rod. I'll take it. Fishing rod deals your muscle plus 1 physical damage, okay. Just a painting of a bunch of tools. Oh no. Ah, I messed it up, I guess. Okay, so we're not gonna get that, I assume. Based on the arrangement of objects around it, you conclude that this is a machinery for turning hay bales into loose hay. Let's destroy this thing. Ah, we're faster this time. It has 2 Mysticality, 1 Moxie. What does this do again? Decreases targets, Muscle, Mysticality, and Moxie by 1. Sure, why not? Ah, okay, it can't go below 1. Good to know. Oh, that was easy. 5 XP. Simon's monster is now just a pile of parts on the floor. 5 XP, rest in parts. 233% full gas can. It's a crude device, but it beats keeping your gas loose on the ground. It sure does. It's a workbench for welding. Welding gloves, okay. Ooh, it's hot armor. Ah, now we can probably survive the hot damage. Wonderful. You'd go up there if it weren't for your hay fever and your falling out of lofts fever. That's fair. We don't really need to die, do we? Now, do we have it? Hold on. I'm gonna buy this skill. Then we're gonna... Okay, we have the welding gloves. A pair of thick gloves designed to protect your hands from errant sparks caused by your negligence and lack of welding skills. Let's drag it out. Let's see how that goes. I mean, the vicious stabbing is of course unfortunate. Do we throw the rock first? Oh, that didn't do much. Ah, didn't quite do it, huh? Okay. So, maybe if we... use the horn first. The haunting quack. No, probably not. That's not gonna be enough. Ah, I survived for now. Okay. Now let's throw the rock. And shoot again. And that does it. The Dust Devil is vanquished. You really gave that devil its dues. Excellent. Still nothing with the floorboard? Okay, maybe if we talk to him again about the Dust Devil. Hey Elias, what can I do for you? Tell him, oh yeah, the ring, of course. I found this old class ring. You hand it to him and he looks over it. Hey, a 17 SIT ring. I've got one of these in faux emerald, but not a faux sapphire one like this. These are the ones they gave to the junior varsity pigskinners. Had a little enchantment on them, so the kids wouldn't get quite so many concussions. Probably worn off by now. Is it worth anything? Nah, not to a jeweler or pawnbroker or anything like that. 8-karat gold and the stones made of glass. A collector'd give you 30 meat for it, such as myself, if you're interested in selling it. What do we get if we just let him keep it? Does he give us something? Oh, this is... Oh, this is a choice, isn't it? You know what? Oh, okay, we just got experience, okay? So I guess that's for the thing we already failed. Alright, so this guy was still looking for his teddy bear, right? That's just the books again. Okay, but now we can go to the gas station again. That's always the thing with the with these prologues in these games. You have to do it perfectly correctly to get everything, and I've already messed it up somewhat. Extra canny. Those canned pears really fortified your mental function. Or maybe it's just a sugar rush from the gooey syrup they were drowned in. Sweet, too sweet in fact. Okay. So yeah, basically we locked ourselves out of that one, you know, out of that one muscle thing. Mysticality. Here's an engraved plate on the side of it that says Helco Portable Gasoline Generator. Aha! It's a machine for generating portable gasoline. Harvest some. 266% full gas can. Okay. I don't know what the point... I mean... We can probably get 300% overall. It's my guess. Yeah. So I'm actually not too bothered about not opening that one muscle thing. That should be fine. Is there anything else? Like, he was still looking for the teddy bear, and okay, OBS disconnected. Internet connection doing great as always. Is it back? No. All right. Come on, just reconnect, man. My internet connection isn't the greatest. Disconnected, reconnecting attempt 2. Ah. And there we are. Just OBS messing about a bit. Yeah. Let's talk to him. The Dust Devil. I took care of that Dust Devil in your bedroom. Did you know? Did you now? Well, thank you kindly. Course it's a bit late for my purposes, but I imagine the next occupants will be grateful. Hope the thing didn't rough you up too bad. No, it was a snap. Oh, nothing? Okay. Let's tell him about the scarecrow. I had to beat up your scarecrow, sorry. Well, I was leaving it behind anyhow. But what you go and do a thing like that for? It shot at me with a gun. Oh, right. Yeah, that's perfectly reasonable then. Okay, so... Oh wait. It's bears repeating... Oh yeah, that's the pears, not actual bears. He's still looking for his teddy bear. Can we actually find it? Okay, apparently not. Right? It's the class rings. Yeah. Okay, let's hand it to the bus driver then, and let's get it going. Helco gas, red cola. All right, let's talk to him. He takes the can and empties it into the bus tank. And with that, we're on our way, all aboard. You climb back on the bus and return to your seat, and soon you're dozing off to the sound of rain splattering on the window beside you. Unfortunately, it's barely an approximation of sleep. The sort of sleep that you slip into so gradually that you don't even know you're asleep until something wakes you up. Plunkett Street, and you realize that your meandering thoughts of the past few minutes have been utterly strange, shadowy tendrils of whispering ideas. Hey kid, that's your stop, right? That are now totally forgotten. What? All ashore, what's going ashore? Thanks for traveling, Willis Busco. Disembark. Cola Wars surplus. Okay, so apparently the two brands of cola had some fighting going on. This hobo seems wholly unperturbed by the rain. Nice weather we're having. He smiles, then looks up and lets the rain splash on his face for a while. Suits me just fine, I guess. A wise man once said, "The rain falls on poor men and rich men alike." Was that before umbrellas were invented, or... My name's Gus, by the way. Hi, I'm Jay. Pleased to meet you, Jay. Say, you wouldn't have a couple of meat to spare, would you? Okay. Alright, thank you very much, Jay. Old Gus won't forget your kindness. You bet. Take her easy, Gus. Okay. Probably nothing you want in here anyways. Sale, 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 going out of business. Going seems inaccurate. Cola Wars, surplus. The army surplus store is closed for the night. It's a bus stop. Mary's Antiques. The bell over the door jangles as you walk into Mary's Antiques. The young woman at the counter looks up as you enter. Oh hi, you must be Jay. We don't get many customers at this time of night, or at all really. That's me. You were expecting me? Yeah. Murray didn't say much about you, but he gave me that letter to mail. My name's Jessica. Oh geez, you're soaking wet. Come on in and I'll get you a towel. You walk over to the counter, trying not to drip on any vintage bric-a-brac as Jessica grabs a threadbare bath towel from a shelf and pulls the tag off before tossing it to you. Thanks, is Uncle Murray here? His letter wasn't very specific. He isn't. You said that in kind of an ominous way. Where is he? I wish I knew. He had a line on another artifact and said it was gonna be a tough one. I told him he should get some backup, but he wasn't willing to wait. He just wrote that letter and told me to mail it if he didn't come back. Is there something I'm missing here? This is an antique shop, right? You make trying to talk Great Aunt Ruthie into selling her mother's Chesterfields sound like a deadly spy mission. Yes, this is gonna take some explaining. Well, I'm definitely intrigued now. Explain away. We don't have a lot of time just now, but follow me and I'll give you a quick sketch. Okay. Jessica leads you into a back room furnished with some desks and some strange-looking machinery. Welcome to our back office, the hub of our little operation. I'm guessing by operation you're talking about something other than antiques. Well, yes and no. See, a few years ago, Murray found out that there's a bunch of antiques circulating that are, well, hinky would be a real understatement. Hinky? Murray called them tainted. Dark magic, real bad mojo, you know? Cursed. Are you serious? It's no joke. That's what our real job is here. The antique store is just, well, not exactly a front. We find a lot of regular antiques too, and selling them keeps us in scratch. But really, we're trying to hunt down all these evil doodads and neutralize them so nobody gets hurt. And Uncle Murray went out to get one and never came back. That's the long and short of it, yep. What do you say? Are you in? Absolutely, I'm always up for crazy adventure. Well, yeah, I can't just leave him in the lurch like this. I don't like the sound of it, but he's family, so I can't just leave him in the lurch like this. Great. You hear the shop door opening. After a moment, a goblin pokes her head into the office. Hello! Oh, hey. That's swell timing. Hey, Gabby, Murray's sister's kid showed up. Come meet her. I go by them, actually. Hi, Gabby. Pleased to meet you. Hi, hello. The pleasure is all Gabby's. Gabby, would you be a dear and carry their luggage to Murray's room and grab some blankets and stuff out of the cupboard? They can sleep where till we They can sleep there till we find Murray. You've got it. Gabby picks up your suitcase and carries it through a door in the back of the room. Great, I could really use some sleep. Okay. So, what do we have here? The desk is a mess. Ask Jessica about it. Whose desk is this? Murray's. I keep nagging at him to straighten it up before someone bumps into it and we have to call the National Guard to dig them out of the avalanche, with curse-proof shovels and a squad of exorcists handy. Anyway, best not to mess with it. Will do, I mean, won't. Messages none. There's nobody you need to call right now, okay? There's nobody at this desk. Hey Jessica, whose desk is this? Charles Wallace, our handyman. He's up fixing a leak on the roof right now, but he'll be back later tonight. I see. There's a cat. A white cat snoozing on an old towel. Ask Jessica about it. What's this cat's name? Calliope. Murray got her a couple of years ago. Scritch behind the ear. Why doesn't... She doesn't react, okay? Why doesn't Calliope like me? She'll warm up eventually. Try giving her some sardines. She loves those. Do you have any sardines? No, we're all out. You can get some more tomorrow. They have them at the Cola Wars surplus store next door. Okay. You cannot even hazard a guess as to what this contraption does. Okay, modern radio. You don't have time to play games right now. You wonder where this door leads. Find out. You open the door and it's just a brick wall behind it. Apparently it goes nowhere. You're not sure what this clock is telling, but it sure isn't time. Let's just talk in general. Well, I'm gonna turn in. Good night. Hang on a sec. You can't go to sleep yet. I'm pretty sure I can. I bet I could do it right here while I'm still standing up. Well, I hate to spring this on you, but there's something we need you to do before the night's over. Wow, a mission already? Okay, before I read that, I need another sip of water. Sorry. 1 second. Alright. You know those cursed artifacts I was talking about? Since info on them is so sketchy, we've been working on a machine that can detect them with radio waves. I call it the Detectortron 1000. We've just gotten it up and running since Murray left, and it turned out there's a tainted thing practically right on our doorstep. That doesn't sound good. Yeah, it's not great. I was gonna have Gabby go get it. That's why she came over tonight. But since you turned up out of the blue, I guess there's no time like the present. I am probably not exaggerating when I say there is literally no time except for the present. What? As in, there might not be a future. You won't have far to go. It's just down the other end of the block. If the readings are right, there's a newspaper office that got shut down earlier this year. It should be in there. Well, Gabby will go with you. She's a good fight. I'm not unfamiliar with violence. Yeah, well, hopefully it won't come to that, but you never know. Hey, Gabby. Gabby reappears with an expected grin. Go to the newspaper office with Jay and help them get that hat, okay? Okay. Gabby is ready for action. Let's mosey. Gabby has joined you as a companion. Excited, Sai. Alright, fine. You said it's a hat? A cursed hat? According to the readout, yeah. Men's fedora, probably. Oh yeah, that's cursed. And I'm supposed to what? Just break in and take it? Well, not break exactly. I managed to finagle a spare key out of the guy at the realtor's office. I'm pretty sure that still counts as breaking and entering. You'll be in and out and back here and in bed before you know it. Newspaper office key. Jessica gave you this key to the newspaper office so you can retrieve a cursed hat for her. Sweet, let's do it. Alright. Gab with Gabby. Everything good, Gabby? Gabby has readiness for an action. So, you're a flapper, right? Haha, yes. Gabby flaps all the time. Gabby's parents flap too. And Grand Gabby. But it's only been the style for 7 or 8... Oh, right, goblins. Well, you don't live very long, huh? Depends on how you look for it. Parent Gabby popped a year and a half ago, but this Gabby basically is that Gabby and previous ones too. Haha, it's okay, don't worry, too hard for you to get it. Us goblins think human baby making is super crazy. Continue chit-chatting. You know, Gabby, it's been a few years since I spent time in Ocean City, but I don't remember it being this run down. That is a true thing to say. It used to be much more clean and shiny. What happened? The economy is terrific. Everything else in the country. The economy is terrific everywhere. Oh, everywhere else in the country. My bad. No ideas. Economics is not the house Gabby keeps my wheels in. Anything else? You're a real firecracker in a fistfight, huh, Gabby? Haha, Gabby likes fighting and dancing. The best two things. Gabby invented fight dancing once, but this world was unready for it. Maybe 50 years later. How'd you get mixed up with Murray and the whole antique store deal, Gabby? Oh, it coincided. Gabby was looking just at old clothes and heard over Murray and Jessica talking about a mysterious thing to get. It had an adventure smell. Then Murray said, we're gonna need some muscle for this, and Gabby says, Gabby has several muscles, strong ones. And that was what it was. Gabby has been helping since then. Okay, let's keep it at that for now. Let's dig through the trash. Cheap cologne. Increases your stench armor by 1. This bottle of cologne was inexpensive to begin with, and throwing it away didn't make it any more valuable. Wonderful. The note on the door says, please. I don't think this store sells broken glass and drafts. Condemned. This building looks perfectly solid. Maybe it's just the people renting it that were condemned. Anything in that trash? This trash's reach has exceeded its can's grasp. Okay, yeah. Given the current conditions, dark and stormy, you probably shouldn't wander into any alleyways. The Ocean City Watchful Eye. Okay, that's the newspaper thing. Secureburous, building and loan. It's late, the bank is closed. Anything interesting in walking distance. Okay, let's go inside the Watchful Eye. You take a deep breath and unlock the door. You give the key to Gabby for safekeeping. Okay, so what do we have in here? Whoever worked at this desk forgot their cufflinks. Reporter's cufflinks. The left one is engraved, always check, and the right one says, your sources. It really makes you think. +1 mysticality. There's a pink slip on the desk. Hinden, I'm not paying you to publish cockamamie conspiracy theories. In fact, I'm not paying you at all anymore. Clean out your desk and hit the road. Grover Burgess, editor-in-chief. P.S. Do you like the word cockamamie that I used up there? It's a slang term I coined. It means ridiculous or implausible. I think it's really gonna catch on. I don't know if it did. I don't know if that's actually a slang term, but let's just treat it as such. There's a half-finished letter in the typewriter. Reginald, I think Burgess is onto us. We've gotten careless. In fact, maybe I shouldn't be typing this out on a letter instead of just talking to you in person. Why am I doing this? Meet me under the water cooler this afternoon. Ah crap, here comes Burgess with a pink slip. Sincerely? It doesn't say who it's from. The writer must have gotten fired before they could type their name. Also, under the water cooler? What's that all about? Oh hey, it's one of those new arcane press news feed things. High tech. Today's winning racehorses, Grizzler's mother, too much corn, and howitzer jacket. Today's list of band dancers, the chutney slider, the dirty dirty blitz, and the upside down tango. Jack Dempsey removes teeth to improve boxing skills. Says Dempsey in interview. Parisian bards declare independence. Claim debauched tavern as a sovereign city-state. Prohibited agents confiscate 40 barrels of wine. 10 cheese wheels and some nice fresh honeycomb also seized. Babe Ruth gets haircut. Barber says, you'd think he could left a better tip. Severe storm causes trolley disaster. Prevents 5 other trolley disasters. Charles Lindbergh cooks stew. Onlookers report it smelled like it might be beef or maybe lamb. Second edition of Principia Mathematica published. We still cannot understand a word of this, says local children. Okay, so now... Okay, now we're circling around. Okay, wonderful. There's a handwritten note on the desk. Robson. First Hinden, then Carver. Who's next? Venable says Burgess comes for him. Says if Burgess comes for him, he's gonna karate chop his desk in half. Sincerely, Curtis. P.S. What's karate? Okay. You see the corner of a note sticking out from under the desk blotter. Tucker, I got you that bottle you wanted. I stuck it under the water cooler where Burgess can't find it and rat us out to the prohees. Back. Under the water cooler, eh? Surely it's not still there, but it couldn't hurt to check. There's a half-finished document in the typewriter. Government corruption at all-time high. The government has once again slashed funding to city services and local programs, citing waste, but without offering any supporting figures or explaining where the funds have been reallocated to. Additionally, anonymous sources report it cuts off abruptly, maybe as a result of the pink slip next to the typewriter. Read the slip. Curtis. If I've told you once, I've told you 100 times. Not enough people buy the paper anymore to keep the lights on in this joint. Electricity is expensive because it is a very recent innovation. As such, fully half of your salary is paid by government subsidies. This is to say that the hand that feeds you is the hand you keep biting. We go way back, buddy, but you've given me no choice. Clean out your desk and scram. Grover Burgess, Editor-in-Chief. Well, this thing is running well, isn't it? There's a little bit of very, very old coffee left in this percolator. Pour it in a cup. Nasty old coffee. Okay, it's a potion. A few months ago, somebody decided this coffee wasn't good enough to drink. You apparently disagree with that decision. Increases your maximum AP by 1 until you use another potion. That's actually pretty useful. That's nice, but we're not going to use it yet because we can still recharge our AP with the companion and we don't have anything that costs more than 1. So we're going to save that for later. There's a crumpled up pink slip on the desk. Carver, I can't believe I have to tell you this, but it is against company policy for an employee to steal the printing press. You are fired. You are so fired. I need a new phrase to describe it. I'm giving you the axe, and if I see your face in here again, I will both give you the axe and set you on fire. Grover Burgess, Editor-in-Chief. P.S. How did you even lift it? You must have had, 5 accomplices? Unbelievable. You make a mental note to never pick a fight with this Carver person. Yeah, seems smart. No, that was unintentional. You see a thin 3-ring binder on this desk. Ooh, pneumatic tube system, operation manual. Okay. Quest item. This is a reference manual for a citywide network of pneumatic tubes. Looks like the Eye had some state-of-the-art delivery infrastructure. Okay. There's the broken desk. Okay. It's a big heavy water cooler and it's got something to hide. Ooh, a trapdoor. I love how it's bigger than the water cooler. We'll go through it in a bit. It looks like Venable made good on his threat. Nothing. Venable must have taken all his stuff out before smashing it. The drawer on this one is slightly ajar. Oh, that was a nasty sound. Nasty old leftovers. You don't know what went into this bag, but you know that the only thing that's ever going to come out of it is a congealed mass of foul goo. Reduces an enemy's muscle, mysticality, and moxie by 3. Yeah, I'd assume so. I'd assume so. If that got launched at me, I'd try to die. Oh, that's a lot. Okay. Let's see. 1783 to 1799. Without any specific you want to look up, this seems like a waste of time. 18 to 1819 without any specific. 1820 to 1839. Okay. 40 to 58. 1860 to 79. 1880 to 1899. That's around the time West of Loathing was set. Ah, nothing. Okay. 19 to 1999. Ah. What date would you like to look at the archives for? October 14th, 1908. Oh, you find something interesting. You gain 5 experience points. Tragic accident, certain to have no consequences. Tragedy occurred yesterday evening when Hiram O'Crollins, owner of the first mass-produced commercial automobile, registered in the state, accidentally struck and killed the state's first hitchhiker, i.e. a person standing on the side of the road attempting to solicit transportation from passing motorists. Fortunately for Mr. Crullins, the notion that vengeful spirits of the dead might haunt the place of their demise in murderous phantasmagorical rage has been rejected by modern science as rather unlikely. Wouldn't you say? Unlikely, sure, yeah. Can't I look at like November 11th, 1911 or something? Okay, shame. Because they have something with the number 11. This game released on the 11th of November. This is the newspaper's archives from 1920 to the present. Okay, no specifics. Alright, let's go down.